Hello and welcome to Quick Look, where we take a quick look at different things.
Ding.
And what have you been looking quickly at today?
Well, as always, we take a look at some gadgets, and right here we have the AEE S70 MagiCam.
Wow, that's a mouthful.
Yeah, this is a slightly cheaper alternative to the GoPro S3 Hero Edition, black edition, and well, it's both better in some ways, and in some ways it's not as good.
Better because there's a selfie stick with it?
Yes, so let's start with why it's better.
Okay.
First of all, it comes with a TFT monitor.
Yeah?
That's something that you need to buy extra for the GoPro if you buy the black edition.
Yeah, there's no monitor at all. So,
Yeah.
so if you don't know what TFT is, there's no monitor on the GoPro.
Yeah, so it comes with an attachable monitor. It comes with two interchangeable batteries.
GoPro doesn't come with that.
No, and various accessories like a suction cup. It comes with a waterproof housing down to about 100 meters. And
Most important of all.
the selfie stick. Yeah. What it also has is buttons, which is great.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing as annoying as trying to go through the menus on the GoPro.
Yeah.
Because it's
I
slightly
feel like
slower.
when you learn how to use it, it's okay.
Yeah.
But it definitely takes some, figuring out. And also, as you say, it's way faster doing this.
It's way faster. So right on the front, you have the off and on button. You can zoom in here. I'll try to hold it still.
Is the off button on?
Yeah, you have the on button. You have the G-force mode, which I think is kind of, yeah. So say you put it up in your cam as like a dashboard cam. And when you get into an accident, it will, register the shaking and start recording.
Oh, that's cool.
And then when it hasn't moved at all for 3 minutes, it cuts off the recording.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. So, or if you decide to jump out of a plane, something like that.
So when next time I'm on a trip, I can wear that and turn that on, and then if a plane accident happens, I'll capture it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Personally, I like to be on the safe side and press the recording button myself, but it's an option. We also have a metering mode, which if you have a spotlight, you set the metering to spot, so you'll have a better image on what you're actually lighting up, where everything's darker. And then you have the Wi-Fi mode. So there's a Wi-Fi remote, and you can also use an app on your smartphone and record with it. I've tried it out, it works fine. So you turn it on, it registers as a Wi-Fi hotspot, and then you just log on with your phone and the appropriate app.
How is the battery life on this thing? Because that's one of the problems with these small cameras.
Yes, I haven't had any real problems with it, especially when you have a backup.
That's smart.
You just slip it on, and I haven't had a lot of time with trying out the entire battery, so I don't know the exact runtime, but it didn't disappoint me. It didn't run out.
No, I mean, and that's the main thing. If it's not a problem, that's what you want to get.
Exactly. Now, also what I really like is that it has a bottom screw, meaning you can attach it to tripods, any tripod, without using, you can do it with the GoPro, of course, but then you need to put a housing on it.
Yeah.
Here is just directly screw it on.
That's smart.
And go. Like I said, you have the buttons to change to camera mode. One thing that took me a little bit to figure out was how to actually record, because on top you have a button that has a red square on it. That means, hey, that must be the record button. No, that's just to put it to video mode. And then you press the green button on the front, and then it starts blinking blue, and then it's recording.
All colors are welcome.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, as long as it's recording. Now, the top resolution that it shoots in is 1080p 50 frames per second.
Okay.
In PAL mode. The GoPro, of course, goes up to 4K with
like 12 frames.
Yeah, less frames and stuff like that. So, but like I said, it's solid 1080p 50 frames per second. It's 170 degrees wide angle, and you can...
so almost like full...
Yeah, almost full. And you can have a medium and then a narrow.
Okay.
But the thing with these cameras, same with the GoPro, is when you put it to a narrower, it's doing it digitally, because of course it only has one lens.
Yeah.
So
it's not
I
really
would recommend always shooting in wide, and if you want narrower, you do it in
It's
post,
also that
it's the
sort
same
of
thing.
footage you want with that camera.
Exactly.
But that's the point of it. If you're using it as a normal camera, I guess there's some situation where you want to do that, but I feel like you should use a different camera for that.
Then of course we have HDMI out, small HDMI out. We have the regular USB loading cable, so you should have plenty of those already. And it uses normal micro SD cards, if I can get that to display properly.
Okay.
Yeah. That's about it, I think.
Yeah.
It's, like I said, it's a cheaper alternative to the GoPro. I haven't had any issues with it. Right here,
have some benefits.
Yeah, like I said, it's better in some ways, and then
yeah.
Right here, we're gonna cut in some comparison between the S70 and
you see the quality of the
with the GoPro 3 Black Hero Edition names.
Yeah.
But there's also one thing. I tried filming with this inside, and it has the same issue as the GoPro does. There's a reason why all the promo videos that you see are filmed outside in the sun.
On a beach.
On a beach or on a snowy mountain with lots of reflective snow. They're made for outdoor use.
Yeah, not good in low light.
No. And my experience, and this is not a professional experience, but this one is slightly worse in low lit.
Yeah, that makes sense that, the lens is what sort of makes that, how that works in low light, and if that would be something you could save on the camera reader. Exactly. A stick like this doesn't cost a lot, but a lens costs.
Yeah, also you can attach an external microphone because of course the sound in these cameras is not that good. This is stereo, but you can attach an external microphone into it, and
I feel like the thing is you can actually, the mic is actually decent if there's no noise. If you're in a room alone or on a beach, if there's noise around you, it will pick that up.
And as soon as you put it into one of these cases, forget about it.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, forget about it. But
can you put them? I mean, I guess that wouldn't really make sense, but if you put it in this, can you? The mic is something you attach. There's not a wireless thing.
There is right here. You have this screw that you can open up and screw into the microphone.
But is the mic waterproof?
If you have the waterproof mic that you can
that's
buy,
that's really cool because I've played around with different ones of these cases. Then it's like you have the problem of. You can't attach the mic, and if you can, it's like, well, if you want to go underwater and the mic gets wet, it doesn't really work.
Yeah, but anyway, that's the S70. It retails for about, I think it was 285 euros on Amazon. Split that down into your local currency and your local retailer. Like I said, slightly cheaper than the GoPro, and like I said, works fine.
Yeah.
So that's it.